We are gathered here with the priest. Is there anything else? There's curtains.
Enormous satin drapes.
Or drapes.
The doors are closed. Quaint, and they go with the general decor of the place. Oil lamps, or whatever their magical equivalent may be called.
Well, right, because this is not exactly... Ouch.
Oil lamps, or whatever their magical equivalent may be called.
Your normal place. Priest. Okay, let's
He looks like some kind of priest.
talk to him. Can I grab him? No.
Hello? Hi.
He's not...
Et tu?
Oh,
Emilie, tu vas?
Emilia Duva. Emilia Duva. I guess two means you. Shake head.
Ne? Tu van sav ken? Tu vu ken alar? Et tu istak mile? Ithira? Ton maris ton.
Are there any other options? Should I just listen? I could just listen. Or, who are you?
you?
Ken esang maris ortona. Magigean pose ton. Sare alvoca im iriam tue ithium.
What the hell does that mean? So,
Where am I?
Sankis tue. Tonan tu ken alvoch. E magican ian ton an asans.
is this some sort of Egyptian?
Where's Cortez?
Tu tone e ken. Tu ken vernilia fata tintu vermilian ton.
Vermilia doesn't sound like it should be said Vermilia. Did I ask Cortez or... I can't remember anymore what I asked.
Where is Cortez?
Ton ken is sunk.
Tom and Ken, they have both sunk. Where did they sink? Let us know.
Aku tu fata. Se quandare. Ken estare. Ton.
Right, that makes sense. Let's listen.
Aku kandi. Good.
Good.
Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic.
God damn it.
Torrante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
I should have listened first. Let's listen more. Maybe I can start to understand what he's saying.
Al orta I beginning. Parasintin you. You have thiesa I magic I Sara. I the knowledge. Aritia ya I tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
Yeah, I'm starting to pick up, but let's listen some more.
Now you have allowed the magic to
Yes.
enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
Yippee!
I understand you. You speak English?
He doesn't.
Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
Dummy.
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Anyone knows that.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again.
Yes.
I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Ooh.
Meaning what?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret. And I am
What?
the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the Fathers.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the Divide?
Could
I
say so.
have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift. I just...
Oh,
Then I
shift.
will explain
Not shift.
everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Okay. Oh, follows automatically. Automagically. Nice rhythm. With the steps and the cane.
Explore Mercuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
Well. Aren't I lucky it's such a small place? Oh my god, I have forgotten about the diary completely. Guess I have to take a couple... No, actually I don't. This is the last thing. Yeah, because the day didn't change. I just changed to a different place, which is Arcadia. Is it still Saturday? Do they even have Saturdays here? And why am I not screaming and frothing and tearing my hair out when I obviously should be? When confronted with the impossible, isn't your mind supposed to just snap? Perhaps because I've had so many vivid dreams about... Okay, now I don't even know if dreams is the right word anymore. Visions, perhaps. Or even better, premonitions. That's in keeping with the theme of this place. Magic. Oh yeah, magic. Apparently I'm simply supposed to accept without question that magic does exist, which is impossible, but clearly not impossible enough, because here there is magic, wherever here is. I've written more on the next page. That's an odd note. Still, in the face of all this strangeness, I feel normal, for some weird, inexplicable reason. And even though I've still to wrap my head around the concept, I accept this place. It feels comfortingly familiar in a distant, hazy way, and even though I want to go home, like right now, I'm not panicky, not at all, just a little bit. Oh, and I should write that name down before I forget it. Brian Westhouse. That's the last thing Cortez told me, to visit Brian Westhouse whenever I wanted to go home. You really didn't need to do that, because I think it's... over here now. Or not. Huh. Or not. That's a good thing to write it down. Oh, almost quit the game. Now, temple. Temple is this way. Temple is this way. Temple is this way. Who's this person? Oh. Oh, there's stairs here too. Okay. Fine.
The whole fountain's been carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive.
You know your stones then? Huh? Oh, this is... Okay. So there are different areas. In this larger thing. City. Nothing here. Fountain again. So I guess these are nothing. Okay. Well. Let's see them peoples at the stalls. Run. Well, there's a show. Where am I? Oh, there. Behind the dude. Cups handler. We're not gonna do that.
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, maybe we should join her. Come over where we can all see.
Surprise, I'm still
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I tried to move you towards the camera. Merchant. What are you merching?
My intuition tells me
What?
Maps!
that he sells maps.
Oh. Who would have thunk? One map, please.
I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
Is that George Carlin? Do you sell maps of the
Do you
city?
sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss.
Oh.
The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that. Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Well, there's not many people around, so I don't know if it's very useful to scream.
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Good.
Sure, that makes sense.
I didn't want to go there. Anyways, mind
If I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Yeah. Oh. Well, let's start with the mundane.
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark.
What?
Magic is all well and good, but it won't bring our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion. No, some people may consider our world a paradise. The Sentinel, for one, they'd prefer to keep it just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
Change isn't always for the worse. No, the best. How do you like this guy?
How do you get along with your neighbors?
Oh,
The cups handler? Stay away from
Oh.
him, miss. He takes great joy in robbing people's purses. You can't beat him, not without magic. And he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in
Is it this one?
Shagagriel, and they sell them to dogs
Oh,
like him
there's
for
more.
a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole!
okay. Stark. What do you know about Stark?
Do
Western?
you know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's
I
been an
don't.
important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart.
Probably not.
Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminished before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
There's too many layers of this on this story. I can't keep up. What do you know about Stark?
What do you know about Stark?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark.
Oh, it's a different place.
I'd give my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... yes, a grand place indeed, free of this blasted, chaotic, unpredictable magic. Does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it? Yes, the Vanguard may be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
I don't know if that was so much of a help. How much are
How
they?
much are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the border mountains for only 6. Arons, fresh from the quill of a sunrider. Maps, get your maps here.
How much is an Aron? Well, not today.
No maps for me today, thanks.
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps!
Who would get lost in Riverwood? Such a small place.
That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling.
Himself or this egg? Buy it. But it's the world.
What a sorry-looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
I'm not sure if I didn't think that... I don't know if I should refer as it or he, now that it apparently is some sort of intelligent creature, but I didn't expect it would understand. Let's talk to him.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups?
No.
There are prizes to be won.
Intriguing. What can I win?
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes.
Such as?
Like this antique Domari canter from Gien.
Oh.
A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron.
Tyranny?
A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel. And this, unique bird.
I'd like that.
Get me out of here!
I'm gonna try.
Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
I bet it's part of some, well, quest or something. Some problem that I need to solve by getting him out. How do you play? Well, how would you think? You try to figure under which cup is whatever he tells you.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other 2 cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin. And remember, no magic used, and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For life!
Do I have any coins? I could try once. And see if this is just a hoax. I guess I have coin because I can... Oh. Am I broke? Actually, I am broke. I don't think I have any. I need to get some money first. But I think I need to get the bird out.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
Can we do a practice
May the balance
run?
bring coin to your pocket, young lady, so that you may return to me and invest it in a game of cups.
Wasted in a game of cups. At least he's almost honest. Almost. Head. Give me
Wonder
head.
if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
By the way, it's up here, not down there. Is there anything else to see? No. It was marketplace, okay. I guess move on. Marketplace. Run, forest. April. And then there is this beast and rider. What the hell?
What the hell kind of animal is that?
At least we agree on the what the hell part. Can I somehow get a closer look? Suppose not. Can you come down here? No, you're just going up there. Okay, let's go to the city then. Unless... Oh! What the hell? I thought they were starting to fight earlier. What are they doing? Ah, they're practicing swords, I guess. I don't know, let's go to the city. What the hell, where are you going? Get to the city. Oh, you have to go through there. What? So this is where I was. This is... There's a horn blower. Okay, this might be a larger game than I thought. Walls, walls, peoples, stalls, fish. Okay, let's see the walls.
The walls look ancient. Arcuria must be at least as old as anything back in the real... in my world.
Okay, so you're accepting this as a reality.
Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton.
Oh. Unexpected. Statue.
Stout guardians of the city. Wooden, but stout. And that blue fire is way cool.
Oh yeah. Didn't even think... Oh, it's this statue. I was thinking, where the hell is the statue? Alrighty. There's a stall. Come on, look at it.
This guy's selling musical instruments. Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
Makes a great banjo. Or a whistle. Wasn't there people earlier? It said peoples. I was thinking maybe I could meet Cecil. Alright.
He's selling musical instruments.
Yes, we've established that much. Oh, and every time you mention him, he does a little...
I'm not in the market for an instrument at this particular
doodle?
moment. Still, Good to know where to get one in case of a musical emergency.
I bet there will be one. Or 7.
She's selling a variety of fresh fish.
How do you know from this far?
Those guys must be part of the
Oh,
city
yeah.
watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton.
Who's this guy?
This guy's selling lobsters, crabs, eels, and... What the hell is that purple thing? That is so not appetizing.
Yeah, I haven't eaten in a while. Okay, so this is just a place to go through. And maybe get fish or lobster or some sort of instrument. Docks. Oh. He's got a... Oh, it's a leg. Blue flare.
Blue fire. It's either propane or magic. I'm guessing the latter.
If it's a ladder, you might be able to climb it. Small pier. I can go to small pier. I can go to other small... Oh, is this the small pier? I guess everything is small pier. And then there's a ship. And these people don't exist. Well, let's go to the small pier, see what's what. Let's run. Or, wait, hold your horses. Can I go this way? No. Yeah, because these boys are blocking the way, so... Alrighty. Let's go to the small pier. Another blue flame and a third blue flame. There is an old sailor and a barge.
I wouldn't feel too comfortable about sailing anywhere in that. It's like a toy boat for children.
And I probably end up sailing it somewhere on that. Big boat. Just...
It's a quaint, old-fashioned treasure chest. I wonder if there's anything exciting inside it, like doubloons or whatever they're called.
Oh, I could use a couple. Maybe hit
The old
me?
man and the, ocean? Looks like a lifetime at sea has left its tracks on him.
Yeah.
Better a lifetime at sea than a day in a dress and a brassiere.
Okay, so he's a feminist? No? What's it called?
Hello, old man.
I got me no treasure and I got me no map of no buried treasure. I just be an old sailor with no ship, so leave us be.
Leave us be? Really? Came all the way to see you sitting here and... Well... What's up,
What are you
Doc?
doing?
Mending nets, of course. What it look like I be doing?
I'm not
Smoking
well versed
a
in
pipe.
maritime customs.
Mar what? Ah, yous mean sea life, dear not. Ah, the smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your ship, the spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every part.
You do that? You plump maidens?
I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
Okay, care to share some?
Care to share some of your maritime stories with me?
Mar what? Ah, tales of the sea, right?
Yeah.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. Now, what stories be you wanted to hear then?
Dirtier the better. Well,
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Baksheevan Empire.
What's that?
If you'd be interested. It'd be a tale of grand romance.
Sure.
Just up your alley, be sure of it.
Yeah, go ahead. Sounds like fun story.
Sure, that sounds like a fine story.
Aye. It be near on 50 years ago that I was a mate on a sturdy old lady called the three-legged whore.
How's that work?
The what?
What do I be saying? She was called the thrifty horse, she was.
Okay.
Aye, that be her name. The Whittle Whatsit.
You don't remember the ship's name, do you?
Not important.
Anyways, I be a young mate then, and we be anchored in Monterba, the grand western port of the once glorious Baksheevan Empire. I be having ship leave until the following evening, and it be me first visit to that exotic and dangerous port. So I sets out to have a look around. Now, bear in mind that Monterba be ruled by a mock,
Fuck?
like all large Baksheevan cities.
Oh.
In principle, the mock be having to report to and pay half of all taxes to the emperor in Port Altaban. But with the Baksheevan Empire having all but crumbled into pieces,
Yeah?
the provinces do be having the power to do pretty much as they be wanting. And so I sets out on me own that day to explore the city. Now, bear in mind that all the cities of the Southlands, and
Oh.
that be me adventures in the once glorious empire of Bakshiva. And that be how I meet me bird, how I seduce and romance the Mock's daughter, how I be chased from Monterba by the Mock's soldiers,
Wake up.
and how I be the first man to walk across the desert of Shangagriel, the wastelands, and how I be getting this awful rash on. Girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
She just dropped. Oh my god.
What? What? Sleeping? No. Just concentrating really hard.
Hair change.
Good story, though. Solid material. Ever considered doing a book?
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's blood.
Oh, so they take an outrageous commission then?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
they actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a penchant for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
You didn't expect that. Okay. Got more?
I'd love to hear some more maritime stories.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
What you got? Any will do.
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
Just
You want more?
make sure it ain't the same.
Damn be me wooden left ankle. I be having a great old tale to tell yous about how I be coming to have me wooden pecker.
Ooh.
It all began...
You know what? On second thought, forget about it.
No. It's such interesting. Huh. Damn it. What's behind and under that wooden pecker
What
of
have
yours?
you got in that chest?
What chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
Can I have a sample of your
But
stool?
what's in it?
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
Nothing. Okay. Really, what's in it?
No, really. What's in the chest?
Oh, live snakes.
Oh.
Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be then.
I'd say nets. Just to keep people out of it. I'm still curious.
Still curious about that chest.
Right. I be telling yous. Curse the balance, girl. You never give up, do you?
No.
I be
Never.
having no real treasure in here, like I told ye. But it be where I keep me personal articles and things I be picking up now and then on me travels. And me bed, it's where I be keeping me bed before I be losing him. I be a
Oh,
stupid old man. He be my best friend.
now I
I
know.
ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a talking bird.
I've met uh, him, it. Yeah, I know where it is. He lost it in a game of cups, maybe.
What happened to your talking bird?
I be cheated out of him. Aye,
Yeah,
cups
cups.
handler on the marketplace be cheating me in a full game of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to win me money back.
And what happened?
No luck.
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup. Aye, my best friend taken from me. Cursed be the balance. I be all lonesome now.
Yeah.
The worst part is that me bird is now a prize to be won. A prize in the cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor
Thrice.
What's your bird's name?
George.
bird.
Bird.
Oh,
Makes sense. Any more
I'd
stories?
love to hear some more maritime stories.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear
The
now?
wooden picker.
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
You want more? Damn be me wooden left ankle. I be having a great old tale to tell yous about how I be coming to have me wooden pecker. It all began...
You know what? On second thought, forget about it.
Oh.
Ah,
Well, now I know what to do. All I need is money to do it.
I'd better get going.
yous young'uns all be always running round. Everything be so important. Yous be having no time to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
Yeah, I'll be back with your bird, though. So, it ain't a waste. For you, at least. I don't know what I'll get out of it. Probably something.
It's a lighthouse. The blue fire's burning bright, a safe beacon for weary sailors, and a magnet for flowery prose.
Flowery prose, yeah. Big boat. So I can only get out of here to, oh, I can get to pier. Can I get to big boat from the pier? Ship. There's no big boat. Galleon.
The size of these galleons is truly breathtaking. And there are dozens of them, not to mention a number of smaller vessels.
Oh yeah.
Mercuria must be a very important and very busy port.
How the hell did I didn't notice this at all. Well, I guess I'm going for a treasure hunt in this ship. Doesn't seem like I can go anywhere else. Only the small pier. So... let's go. Peoples. More peoples.
Assorted cargo.
Oh, I thought it was the guy. That I was looking at. The sailor.
Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea.
Pining? It's growing a pine?
Ahoy there, matey!
Pardon me?
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
Oh.
What do you say then?
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous.
Oh.
But never, ever, ahoy.
What's wrong with a
This is
whore?
valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
Okay.
Why aren't you out at sea?
Do you see the sail on that barge over there?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Is it flapping?
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
No.
And why is that then?
Because it's not windy?
Yeah, trees aren't moving.
Exactly.
There's no wind.
Can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that?
Exactly.
Of course. Oars! By Jaw's stunted left arm, that's it.
Glad
Why
to
have
help.
we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Guienne?
That's what
Are
I'd
you
do.
being sarcastic?
Nah.
Sarcastic? Me? What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
Who's Charles? So, when's the last time you broke wind?
How long's it been since the last wind?
Near a month.
Oh.
Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind.
Hmm?
The Mojal be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him,
Okay.
but not one has returned.
Why?
Now the Areed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Okay. Who is
Who's
this?
this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax.
Figures.
Lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north beyond
Damn
Riverwood.
Roper.
Thanks for the chat.
Aye.
Ahoy, matey. I'm gonna check out your Am I? Boat.
It's a small ship or boat. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference?
Yes, exactly that. I've had that problem before. So, makes me think I may not be broke after all. I'm running out of people? I'm running out of places to run to. And, yeah. Now offer this guy some candy. No, I cannot. I get nothing. Oh, wait. No, I can't go this. Can I? No, can't go that way any further. Oh, god damn it. Oh no, god damn it. Oh no. Where is the pier? Here. Here is the pier. Maybe I should try and trade something. There was no trader to trade with me. I'm almost sensing some sort of a dogs. I can't go do business with them. Maybe I'm not as broke as I think I am. Maybe I just have to go and oh, maybe I have to try and play. Oh, try and play before I realize I actually need to make some money. So there was nothing else here. Ooh, fountain, actually.
Nice fountain.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could pick something out. If it was like a wishing well type of fountain. Temple? Oh, yeah, temple. Is this... No. Some sort of dinosaur type of thing. I guess we're going to try the game. Come on. Little fast. Okay. I don't want to be fast. Fine with me.
How about a game of cups today?
I'll try.
Okay, let's go.
I guess I
Just
do have
place
money.
your bet, investment,
Oh, I have
on
to
the
play with
table
my
and the game
ring.
will begin.
I have to play with my ring. Uh, before I lose my ring, I need to save. So, oh, actually I can get some candy. No? Can I bet sticky candy? No? I just have to win 3 times in a row, but what if I lose? I can't use leaf. Or pin. I just have to go with the goddamn ring. Cash card. Monkey see, monkey... No. I do have to go with the ring. Okay. Keep your eye open. This...
Is that gold?
Yes.
Only valid Arcadian coin in iron and other precious metals allowed at my table, young lady. Take your worthless gold elsewhere.
Oh.
Gold? Worthless? Now I have heard everything.
Now I have to find Brian Wellshire. Westwood. Something or other. Okay. That complicates things.
It's a talking bird.
Well, I have to go and get some iron from my world, I guess. Where you going? You went there. Or do I have to start calming the world for pieces of iron?
Nice fountain.
Yeah. Stalls. It's different stalls or same stalls? Probably the same stalls. That's just a city. And that's just a temple. Well, at this point I think I have to go. And find some iron. Where the hell do I find iron? Nuts and bolts, maybe. Where am I? Oh, there. Come hither.
Excuse me, Vestrum Tobias?
Tobias. Just call me Tobias, please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy the sights?
Yes, very much.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own 2 eyes things that can't possibly exist.
What?
I kept
Why
thinking,
not?
it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it. And you know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
In your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic. That is and always has been the curse of science.
Oh.
The fallibility of logic and
I live
order.
in Stark. Okay.
They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale.
Obviously.
But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
Huh.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and...
And?
This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or... All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess.
Both of them,
I
I
dreamed,
guess.
and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will.
The truth?
Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
We can only hope. Automatic following again.
This is the true story of the balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance, and it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago and in ages to come, the earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people. There was balance, and there was harmony.
you're saying there was just one world then?
One world, one earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes. The balance of the cosmos was in peril. Unless something was done, unless man was humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation then. The Drag Kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Drag Kin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the Order of the Balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrom were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark. Magic and science, chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13, 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and 1 who was between, the Drag Kin, our mentor, our custodian, our learned guide. Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of tasks. To split a world in two, to create two worlds from one.
Wasn't the use of that kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science. At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the two worlds and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal. And so the ritual began. One world was to become two, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the one who would be guardian, the disc at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower, but the disc glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created and two new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disc had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the balance and of the guardian, and it would be her home for the next 1,000 years. The one who was kin picked up the disc and said, "This disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4. The key is the disc, and the disc is this realm." This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued, "Know only this. The Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired. The 4 pieces that is the key will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete," he went on, "without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep 1, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disc, and the kin will come together one last time." With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia, and 6 to Stark, and the one who would be guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disc. In service of the balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian, and with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disc, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun, the era of the Guardian. After they left the tower, 2 of the Drac kin went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic, and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire. And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so I shall be brief. As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian. Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years. Every 1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous guardian, the 12th guardian, was to be replaced. Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far they have failed. But the 12th guardian could wait no longer. Only a short time ago the disk in the tower shattered, and the guardian left his throne. The balance is now untended, and we have yet to find a new guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance. And they may be able to place their own puppet on the throne, to rule the balance according to their principles. And this we cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia, and the dawn of an era of chaos. Now do you see?
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He has disappeared, and there is no one to take his place. He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
And what can I do? I'm nobody. I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift, a portal between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through the shift himself.
Even if that's true, I don't have any control over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
So, I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that, yes. Yes, you are.
That's so not cool.
No, it has been unseasonably warm. If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
That is good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we have some stuff to do. We have to fix the thing. Probably stay here for 1,000 years. And before that, I need to figure out how the hell do we get away from here?